food expiration dates are printed on food products to indicate the estimated time until the product may no longer be at its best quality or may pose a safety risk if consumed. However, it's important to understand the different types of dates you may encounter. Best before date. This date is commonly found on non-perishable items such as canned goods, dry goods, and snacks. It indicates the date until which the product is expected to remain at its best quality. After the best before date, the product may start to lose its flavor, texture, or nutritional value, but it is still generally safe to consume. Use by date. This date is often found on perishable products like dairy, meat, and ready-to-eat meals. It indicates the last date recommended for consumption while the product is at its peak quality. Consuming these items after the use by date may pose a risk to your health. It's important to note that these dates are generally related to quality rather than safety. If a food product has passed its expiration date but appears and smells fine, it may still be safe to eat. However, for products beyond their use by date, or if you have any doubts about the safety, it's best to err on the side of caution and discard them. To ensure food safety and minimize waste, it's advisable to practice proper food storage, adhere to recommended storage temperatures, and use your senses, sight, smell, and taste to determine if a food item is still suitable for consumption. Additionally, following any specific instructions provided by the manufacturer or regulatory guidelines in your region can also help in managing food expiration dates effectively. Sell by date. This date is primarily intended for retailers and is used to indicate the date by which a store should sell the product. It helps ensure that consumers have enough time to use the product before it reaches its best before or use by date. Consumers can still safely consume the product for a period of time after the sell by date if it has been stored properly. Freshness dates. Some perishable products, such as bread or bakery items, may have freshness dates instead of expiration dates. These dates indicate the recommended period during which the product is expected to be at its freshest and are used as a guideline for consumers to select the freshest items available. Frozen foods. Frozen foods often come with a best before date to indicate the period during which the product is expected to retain its best quality in the freezer. While frozen foods can remain safe for consumption beyond this date, their quality may deteriorate over time, resulting in changes in taste, texture, and nutritional value. It's worth mentioning that food expiration dates are not regulated uniformly worldwide and can vary between countries and regions. It's important to be aware of and follow the specific guidelines and regulations provided by local authorities or food safety agencies in your area. When handling and storing food, it's essential to practice proper food safety measures. This includes storing perishable items in the refrigerator at appropriate temperatures, using airtight containers for leftovers, and following any storage instructions provided on the packaging. If you are unsure about the safety or quality of a food product, it is best to discard it to avoid the risk of foodborne illnesses.